Yo, all right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 305 to the Bay. Here we are post week one. It's Tuesday, so we're like 48 hours post beatdown.
Yeah,
and
annihilation.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's been a freaking rough couple of days for me, bro. Honestly.
Dude, I walked into the office today. Oh no, I walked into the office yesterday and they shit on me from the morning meeting through lunch, through after lunch, through on the way home in the car, bro. Like, it was nonstop, just hazing. But hey, you know what? I deserve it. I deserve it.
Because we're Dolphins fans. We deserve this, bro.
We deserve this.
We deserve this for having faith.
We consciously make this decision every week, every year, right?
It's wild. It's wild that we do this to ourselves. We have no one to blame but ourselves, bro.
But yeah, man, it's been tough. It's been a lot of going panic mode. A lot of people saying that we shouldn't panic. But I think in a nutshell, we're probably all thinking the same. This thing can go down.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm in panic mode, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to like not jump off a bridge. like I don't know. All right, so to me, there's been a lot of bad losses in like the Tua Tagovailoa era, right? We got a lot we can think of. This is right up there with like the Green Bay Packers loss. This is right up there with him getting hurt week 2 last year. This is, in my opinion, it's actually worse than that. Yeah, I think it's worse than.
I will say this. That was probably the worst season opening game I've watched in my entire fandom. Yeah, dates 100%. Back to 2000, by the way. So
100%.
Yeah, dude, it was really embarrassing. I think that's that game, and I think when was the year that Lamar came in and just shit on us?
Oh my God, that was like
2019.
That was pre-Tua though, I think, right? 2019. That was when we went 1-15, I believe.
It was definitely pre-Tua, but that
was the tank for Tua year.
It was pretty, pretty similar to that game, right? And but this is the worst one because
it's worse than that game.
We knew that we were going to be bad.
Exactly. That's why this is so much worse than any other loss, is because we're supposed to be decent. We have all the guys.
And to be fair, not a lot of people were high on us preseason anyway, right?
We weren't
much less higher on us than right now, right?
Yeah.
But there's still a level of expectation when you have two of the highest paid wide receivers in the NFL
and
you
quarterback,
got a $212 million quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah. You didn't have that back then, right? So this was probably the worst one to go through as a fan. It was like a slow killing too.
It was just a torture fest, bro. I can't believe, and we sat through the whole game, bro, just like hoping
through the last snap, bro. Dude. Just it was embarrassing. Nothing good to take away from it, to be honest with you, other than the fact that Devon Achane is still a dog, right? He made that last touchdown all on him, pure will and skill.
Literally, like, the only highlight of the game was Devon Achane's run, and it was like he did it by himself. He had to fight for that touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. He literally trucked Charvarius
and that
forward.
Was like the last 3 minutes of the game. If it wasn't for that, we would have literally had not one highlight the entire game.
Yeah, it really was 30-0, basically.
Bro.
That's the type of game that it was, right? That was the game that it was.
Here's the thing, bro. It's like, the reason I feel like this might be the worst loss of Tua's career. And the reason I say that is because every other loss, there's been hope, right? Like when he went down against the Bills. All right, we suck now, but it's because our quarterback's out.
Right.
The Packers lost. Oh, he had a concussion.
Yep.
There's always been some type of hope. This time, it's like, it feels like the straw that broke the camel's back with Tua and Mike McDaniel.
He was just missing shit.
He was terrible, bro.
He was terrible. He was not seeing stuff. Look, y'all got plenty of podcasts out there that will go ahead and break it down to you regarding what it was that he didn't see, right? But long story short, he was just missing shit. He was inaccurate. He was uncomfortable. O-line didn't pretty much help, even though it's really, you can't really just point at the O-line and say it's his fault. Like, that was just a really bad Tua
It was
game.
a bad performance for sure by Tua.
It's and to be honest with you, I think Mike, what was another alarming thing that came out of this was that Mike goes and says, you know, they when he was asked a question about, you know, how it being the 1 year anniversary since Tyreek Hill had a 30-yard completion.
Yeah.
Right? He hasn't had that in a year. So they asked him about it, and he goes, well, he would have had the chance to have a few on Sunday if his teammates executed what they were supposed to execute.
Mike said that.
Yeah, Mike said that, right? So that concerns me because it's like, man, if we can't get, we're talking about all this kumbaya, close brotherhood shit, and
right,
you know, them bonding together and getting their team chemistry up.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a team that has done that.
That is not.
That looks like a team that's done too much bowling, other than being in the film room or on the field.
Yeah.
Right. So it's concerning that that's the product that we go ahead and we put out there. Pair that with the fact that Bradley Chubb comes out and he goes, they asked him what they think went wrong. He goes, well, we were just doing whatever we wanted to do out there. Like, yo, y'all are. It's a continuation of last year. What changed?
Yeah, man. It's like, it feels like, to me, it feels like all the things everybody said about the Dolphins, they were right. They were right, bro.
That sucks.
Like, Tua can't play. Like, Tua sucks. Mike McDaniel can't lead a team. The Dolphins are undisciplined.
Yeah.
And the whole time in the offseason, you know, fans of the team that we love are like, yo, nah, man, like, the culture's changing, right? Like, we're reading the signs, right? We're looking at the signs and having hope and having faith in our team.
Right.
And it's just all for show, bro. Like, we are who we thought we were. Like,
they had this the slogan, right? They talk, we do. Do what? do what, bro? They talk, we do.
Do what, bro?
Well, they're gonna talk some more.
All right.
The talk is very loud.
Maybe we should do a little bit less.
Dude, it was a failure on just pretty much every aspect of the game.
Yep.
And on top of that, right, to double down on how bad it was, we're not walking away healthy at all.
Dude, yes.
James Daniels was just put on IR as of a couple hours ago, I think.
Yep. Storm Duck's hurt.
Storm Duck is hurt. Even though, to be completely honest with you, Chris, I don't think that sets us back too much.
We might be better.
The way that cornerback
we might be better now.
All right?
Yeah.
Might be a little better. I don't know. Rasul Douglas came in and almost had a pick. Nah, I don't think his all-22 was good either, from what I've been hearing. But,
yeah.
You know, Storm Duck is out. Austin Jackson is undetermined. They need more information for Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, I saw he was still being evaluated.
That's not good, right?
Yeah,
that's not necessarily the most positive thing that you're going to go ahead and hear.
Yeah.
So the entire right side of the O-line is, I'm willing to bet, going to miss Sunday's game, right?
Right.
Which makes our backups come in, and we all know that our backups are just not very good, right? So we have, on top of the fact that we come out uninspired and unprepared, we're not walking away healthy. I know the Pats lost at home to the Raiders, which we don't think is a very good team or is going to be very good.
I think the bright side here is that the Pats look really bad too. So
yeah. Other than the Bills, right? Everyone's at 0-1. That's not really a step behind because you know the Bills are going to win the division.
Yeah, we know the
Bills
Bills
smoke us week 3. Let's just go ahead and put that out there.
The Bills are the best team in the division, 100%. They deserve to win the division.
They may be the best in the conference. We get
I think after that game Sunday night, they might be the best team in the league.
That might
right
be
now.
The Super Bowl representative on the AFC side.
Yeah.
Well, or the AFC representative, I should say. So the I think that, you know, we're already kind of playing a step behind, and if that was the product when everybody was healthy, I'm pretty nervous about how we're gonna look on Sunday unless something dire happens.
Yeah, and that's the tough part about this loss, man, is like it left us with no, like, it's really hard to find a silver lining, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard to find any type of hope, right? Because not only did we get blown out, but we left injured too, right?
Dude, it was
and I forgot to mention this, but did you hear Tua's press conference after the game?
I did.
It just felt like he like didn't take any accountability for playing like absolute garbage. It felt like he was being defensive with the reporters. Like, I was like, it just made me do exactly what I'm doing right now.
What was it that Omar Kelly asked? He's like, "What does it seem like your turnovers
come in bunches?"
He's like, "Wow, that's a wild comment." Like, it's kind of true, bro. That's not necessarily the worst critique regarding your game.
Honestly, I'm not that's valid, bro. That's valid. I mean, Omar Kelly's got some wild takes sometimes, but I think that one's valid.
I think it was very valid. I don't know what to think of Sunday's game, but I'm just going to lean into the positive side because I'm a loyal fan.
Yeah.
We're all diehards. We want to see our team win. You know we're going to cheer for this team on Sunday.
And look, bro, as a fan base, we need you. We need some positivity because I think I can speak for this whole fan base saying that like we're all done with Mike McDaniel and Tua right now until further notice. Yeah. So we need you.
There's no point in kind of reflecting or trying to break down this game. It was just shit from start to end, right? You all saw the game, beat the shit out of us in every facet of the game. But we move, right? It's on to week 2. But before we actually really talk about the Pats, right? Being that we lost the way we lost, let's talk about whether we should pause or whether we should panic, right? Tell me why you think we should panic.
I think it's time to the way I'm feeling right now in this moment, I feel as though it's time to clean house and reset. I feel like you said it best last week. You said you were scared that we saw our ceiling with Tua and McDaniel in 2023. I think we saw our ceiling with Tua and McDaniel. It was fun. It was flashy. We had a great offense. One of the best, my favorite times to watch Dolphins football in my life, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I'll give them that. But I think that's the ceiling, bro. Unfortunately, I feel right now as a Dolphins fan, I feel stupid for standing up for Tua and McDaniel all these years when people were hating on us.
I'm not going to go ahead and argue that. I think that I've probably been the most pessimistic that I've been in a very long time.
Me too, bro. I'm always optimistic, but this time is like
it's hard.
I'm deflated right now, bro. Yeah. I can't find any reason to be happy.
Yeah, let's call a spade a spade. It's not a good feeling that I have, but I think that I'm gonna give you the other side of it, right? The argument that it's week 1 is true because technically it's week 1.
True.
All right. We if this would have happened at any point of the season, I'd much rather this than when it's time to lock up a wild card spot, right? Or win a meaningful game in November, right? Look, I'd rather it happen now. Okay. That's number 1. So you have time to get it together. You have time to address what you need to address. How likely that is based on what we saw on Sunday, I don't know. It's really hard, right? To picture that. Yeah. But the only thing that gives me hope is that we're not asking for something that we haven't seen before. There's been games where Tua is bad, right? And he comes back and has a really good game. That was his thing for a little bit, right? Yeah. It hasn't been as of recent, but I've still seen it before. It's something that I've seen we can do, right? I don't know. Maybe we go ahead and we run the ball a little bit more. We ran the ball pretty decent in Indy. We just fell behind so fast, right? That we can't run the ball anymore because now we're trying to catch up.
Here's what scares me though. When was the last time we actually saw Tua play a really good game? I feel like he was
in a losing effort. It was at Buffalo last year.
Yeah. Okay, that was a good game,
but we lost. So it's easy to kind of throw that away.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Like you said, this is the most pessimistic I've probably ever been about the Tua McDaniels pairing. You know, I think, like I said, I feel like this is just the straw that broke the camel's back for most of the fan base. But like you said, bro, it's only week 1. Stranger things have happened. Remember the Saints blowing teams out by 40 points last year, week 1, and what happened?
I said that there was going to be some wild shit that happened week 1. I just didn't know it was going to be at our expense, getting our ass kicked, right? But wild shit does happen week 1. Now,
it's true.
Here's another reason, right? Not only have we seen it before, right? But I think that the Indianapolis Colts may be a pretty good team this year. That's not necessarily so wild to me.
If that's a valid take, bro. It's a valid take. Especially if Daniel Jones plays the way he did against us.
Look, there are such thing as career resurgences, right? It's not it's not something that you can't.
We saw it with Sam Darnold last year.
Sam Darnold, right? You have Baker Mayfield,
yeah,
right. Kirk Cousins did it too.
Oh yeah, in Minnesota.
So, to me, that's not necessarily out of the realm of possibility. For number one, you know that your tight end, you pretty much hit on him, right?
Yeah,
Again, at our expense, but Tyler Warren looks like he could catch the ball, do something with it. Pretty good investment there. Their defense, Cam Bynum is at safety, right? You've got Kenny Moore, which is one of the best nickels in the game, and you got Xavier Howard that's always near the football.
Bro, I don't care what no one says about X. Can't say that he's washed, bro, because his X's thing has always been he's a ball hawk. He was a ball hawk for us every year we had him. Yeah. And the man is still a ball. Fresh off the couch, he's still getting fumble recoveries.
Yeah, he's they're not necessarily DeForest Buckner, right? I don't think that this is with somebody with like Lou Anarumo that knows how to disguise coverage.
Oh, he's aggressive, yeah. And
he's aggressive. So that's on the defensive side of the ball, right? And you still got the Jonathan Taylor at running back that we don't talk about enough. I feel like
on this side of things, I think you're onto something there. Like, yeah, that doesn't take away from the fact that we played like hot garbage, but the Colts aren't a bunch of scrubs.
But part of that is because we thought we played like hot garbage against a team that is pretty mediocre, right? Yeah. Now that may still be the case. That's to be determined. But I'm again, for the sake of conversation, for the sake of optimism, right? Let's just put it out there. The Colts may be better than we thought.
For the sake of our freaking sanity, let's just go with that because I think you have a point. I think you have a point.
So that this one may sting a little bit, right? But maybe it just means we need to get our shit together, and it took a pretty good team to take that out of us. So again, we have time to fix it.
So let me ask you something. Do you still think that we're a playoff caliber team?
Oh my God! Based off what I saw Sunday, no.
So do you think?
But here's the reason why I don't think so. But I would love to be proven wrong. These are just opinions.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Please prove me wrong. I'm dying for that to happen. I would love for that to happen, right?
They proved us wrong when we thought they were good. So hopefully.
But here's why I'm cautiously optimistic. Optimistic is because, yes, while it is only week 1 and crazy shit happens, this isn't a one-off event. This is a continuation of what's been going on since Trent Sherfield caught that slant pass in San Francisco and took it 70 yards to the crib.
Yeah.
Because after that moment right there, everything went downhill.
Yep.
Everyone figured us out.
Yeah.
And we started off
even the rest of that game. Even the rest of that game, we couldn't get the ball.
The Brock Purdy game.
Yeah.
It was that one catch. Shout out to 3YPC for that, by the way. I heard their podcast earlier today. I think they mentioned it. That was the moment. That was the mountaintop, I think, as they
that was the peak of the Tua McDaniel pairing. Yeah, right there.
Literally. And it's true. Because the whole time in 2024, even before Tua went out, sure, we escaped with the victory over the Jaguars. Escaped. But we were down. We were shut out at halftime, weren't we?
Yeah, we barely escaped too, bro. Yeah. Barely escaped.
And so we have that as proof. And then in Buffalo, when we hosted Buffalo here, Tua already had like 3 interceptions, didn't he? Before he got knocked out the game.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, he had 2.
Yeah,
But still,
somebody fact check that. But I mean, regardless, I remember him playing a not so good game, right? And then he got injured. He missed. We excused the lack of offensive production through the next 4 games, right? Because he's hurt.
Yeah.
Right. So we're just kind of chalking it up to saying, all right, QB1 is out. QB1 is out.
Yeah.
But he comes back, and not only does he lose the first game, he comes back, he loses in Buffalo, even though he played a really good game, right? So now that I think that's only going to show that, you know, we never really regained that dominant offense that would be in a shootout with the team.
And that's what scares me. That's what scares me.
That's what won us a lot of games, right?
Yeah.
So
our home run ability was literally the only reason we were in a lot of games. And we clearly don't have that anymore.
No. So Sunday was just a continuation of it, and if anything, even like definitely worse.
At what point?
There was no sign.
At what point does? It's no secret that Mike McDaniel officially has the hottest seat in the league for any coach. At what point do you think he's out? At what point do we fire?
I don't think he makes it to the bye week if we don't win Sunday, because you know we're gonna lose to Buffalo the next week.
So if we lose to the Pats, you think that it's almost
they'll give him the Buffalo game, and in that long week to week 4,
he's done.
He's done. He won't walk into being a coach on Monday Night Football.
I can see that. I can see that happening.
So that's why.
So there you have it, yo.
It's not. Let's not get this mistaken at all. This is not it's only week 2 game. Hell nah. Because you lose to the Pats, you're going to lose to the Bills, especially on a short week.
We're 0-3 and 0-2 in the division. He's done, bro.
He's done. There's no way.
Yeah, he's done.
There's no way. He's done by the time we go and
then
walk
I got
into
another question for you. If Mike McDaniels is done and Tua continues this trend, what happens with Tua? We paid him all this money.
Look,
I feel like he has us in this purgatory state right now, where like he plays lights out when things are going well. He plays like garbage sometimes.
I mean, if Tua doesn't turn this around and at least play good football, right? There has to be a sign of life there. Tua. That's what I'm saying. Tua didn't show me many signs of life, right? He didn't do what he's really good at. He didn't do it very well on Sunday. So if I don't have any proof of life and some, something to get me excited about all that, it's going to be really hard for me to tell you that I'm very confident he's going to turn it around.
Yeah.
X said it best, man. He knows. It's like, hey, once he moves off his first read, right? That's been the perception of him,
bro.
Once he moves off his first read, he's not going to go and
they expose.
He panics. He called it panic mode, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. He needs to. I really hope that he's okay, because I hate chalking everything up to injury. Right? He's capable of having a bad game while being okay, right? But he just it didn't seem like him on Sunday, and that's what kind of
I thought about that too. Thought about that too, like a repeat of the Packers game where we didn't know he had a concussion.
Right, and that's some scary shit, right? You.
Dude,
but then again, that makes me very concerned, because if our offensive line is not getting it together and we're walking in injured now, this dude, is he gonna make it all year?
That's a tough question, bro. But I don't know, and I think that is my problem with Tua, bro. It's like I love Tua, bro. I've been a Tua stan the whole time we've had him, bro, because he's been like our hope for the future, right? And I believed in it. Yeah. But I'm at the point now where I kind of hope we move on, bro. I kind of hope, and the reason I say that is because we're stuck in purgatory with Tua right now, right? We don't know if we don't know if he was concussed in the middle of a game. You know what I mean? Like, no other quarterback has that concern. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and when he is there, he's not playing well enough to warrant the fact that he could be unavailable at any given moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
feel as though, I hate to say this, bro, because I've been a huge fan, and I love Tua, man, but I think he's gotta. I feel like the Dolphins gotta take the next step, man. I honestly think we saw our ceiling with it. If the goal is to win a chip, I don't think it's happening.
He's he's not started the most important season of his career on a good note. And we said it before. I think we said it on episode 1.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to have a crazy year, a great year, right? Yeah. And that didn't start off so hot, right?
Didn't, not at all.
So at what point, right, do we start talking about post-Tua? I think now.
Yeah, we got to start talking about it.
Because the problem is that you already have a coach, which he is on the hot seat, right? And he's been on the hot seat, at least locally, at least with the fan base, for quite some time, right? At some point, you have to start thinking that this coach just doesn't get this team ready to play very well.
He doesn't.
And that's not to excuse Tua. Tua's part of that problem, right?
Yeah.
But again, from people wanting out, from people wanting players like Deshaun Elliott saying that there's no culture, we'll never be good here. Jalen Ramsey basically knocking the door down and say, yo, I'm out of here. I don't want to go ahead and play for this coach.
Yeah, get me somewhere where they respect the head coach.
Right. Like, when you have these things come out, you talk about the soft practices, the soft, reputation that we have. It's a reflection on the coach. You talk about the fact that we don't have a good road record. It's not about it being cold. It's not about it being in December. It's not about being
we just can't travel.
A late game. We just don't know how to travel.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
That's coaching.
All right? That's coaching. You don't get your team ready to play. We've asked you consistently to give up the play calling, right? That's all you want to go ahead. That's all you want to do. And when you're notoriously bad at challenges, and the one play that you should have challenged on Sunday, you didn't challenge.
Right.
Like, these are all coaching things that you need to be good at. Mm-hmm. Coaching, it's skills that you need to have.
Yeah.
And I don't think he has the ability to do that. He's a really good run game coordinator. And right now, he's only proving the narrative that he's not a good head coach. And it sucks being wrong about that because you want to advocate for the guy.
It does suck being wrong.
But that's just the fact of the matter. So all that to say, that doesn't really give me much hope for Tua to turn it around either. Being in this type of environment for me, it's not going to have Tua have a good season. And we need to start watching some more South Carolina games, LSU games.
Yeah. And the way it looks, we look like we're getting a top 3 pick right now, right? Unless we turn it around, we're getting a top 3 pick. Like,
it's looking like we need to pay more attention to these QBs because next year might be the bridge year because of the way the contract's set up. Next year might be the year where Tua just takes him under the wing. They learn from him and he's done.
Yeah.
But
it might be,
or it quite literally may be that we just cut ties and,
and
start the kid.
Dude, and it sucks that you're right now. You know what I mean? Because we've always had faith in Tua, bro. Like, we've always had the dude's back when he plays a bad game. I'm pulling up stats, making excuses for Tua, but the bottom line is, when I think about the worst I've felt as a Dolphins fan in the past few years, the Packers game on Christmas Eve, the Buffalo game where we could have took the division, the Ravens game last year or a couple years ago when we got cooked. Last Sunday,
Titans.
All of those games, unfortunately, are just Tua games where we saw the Titans game. All of those games are like games where I feel like Tua kind of just couldn't perform in those moments that we needed him to perform, and it's led to this huge emotional roller coaster as a fan, bro. And I feel like until we move on, unfortunately, from Tua, like, we're stuck in purgatory with this stuff.
Yeah, he's walking that line of quarterbacks you win with rather than quarterbacks you win because of, right? So it's kind of just starting to show itself. Look, again, I think all these thoughts come, in bunches and in full speed because of what we saw.
Obviously,
on
it's
Sunday,
post
right?
Demolition, but
it's very easy to be negative. But here's the thing. Here's another reason why I don't want to just go entirely crazy.
Yeah.
What if? Because again, what if we dominate the Pats on Sunday? What if?
Okay, let's talk about that.
Right,
what happens if
we go and we do a complete 180. My level of faith in that is probably 0.1%. But regardless, what if, for the sake of conversation, what am I going to do? Think that the season's turned around as well? I don't know what I'm going to say next Sunday if that happens.
Now,
right?
if we beat Buffalo, that's a different story, dog.
But it all boils down to next week, though. Because if we cannot beat the Pats, right, at home, or we put up a performance similar to Sunday, regardless, man, you traveling to Buffalo, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You're going to get
I'm counting that as an L.
mollywopped.
That's an L on the calendar for me
So you'd be 0-3 at that point. And I really think that long week from Thursday to Monday Night Football with the Jets would be the time to just say, Mike's
not making it out the bye week.
I don't think he makes it to the bye week if we lose.
Right. I can see it, man. I can see it. It's a low point for sure. It's a very low point in being a fan. But, you know, it is only week 1. Crazier things have happened. So I think, you know, maybe we turn it around, bro. We'll see against the Patriots, bro.
Sunday, that's 1:00. I can't even get hyped talking about it.
It's so hard to get hyped. But, you know, we got to look forward to it.
We do. Because guess who's going to be watching?
And look, I'm going to watch that game. I'm going to watch that game believing in Tua and believing in Mike McDaniel that they're going to turn this thing around, okay? Because we got no damn choice. Right now we're stuck with these guys. So we got to do it, man.
Well, let's talk about some other teams, some other teams that may have surprised us both.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What team do you feel like did surprise you just off the top of your head?
I think the Steelers gave a really good effort in New York.
Yeah.
I will say that. I think that Aaron Rodgers is continuing a bit of a hot streak. He ended last year pretty well, or playing very well, I should say.
Mm-hmm. He continued it.
He continued that on Sunday, right? You saw Jonnu Smith get involved, score a touchdown. Yep. Shout out to my boy.
Shout out to Jonnu, Miami Dolphins legend. I mean, 1 season legend.
Right, yeah, for real. And then you saw Jalen Ramsey get the game-winning hit stick on Garrett Wilson.
Yep. Shows us who won that trade, unfortunately.
Right. It's pretty apparent who won that trade. And I think that, you know, if they continue to mesh well together, that was a pretty good showing for that team that seems like they're going all in, you know? Yeah,
absolutely. Cowboys-Eagles happened. The Cowboys are a lot better than when we expected. You said that, and I'm with you on that. I think if CD doesn't drop 5 balls, they win that game, honestly.
Hey, I said it. I think the Dallas Cowboys may be just a little bit better than we thought, all right?
Yep. They are who we thought we would be. They are underrated and doing well.
Right.
Chiefs Chargers. I'm surprised with the Chargers. Herbert is balling. If he keeps this up, he's got an MVP caliber year on his hands, bro.
I'm still taking the Chiefs in the West, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm still taking the Chiefs in the West for sure. The Chiefs winning that division, but Herbert balled. He did his thing.
He did
his thing. Bucks Falcons.
Falcons suck.
Falcons. Hey, Michael Penix. He held his own though.
He did well. Yeah.
I feel you though, man. The Falcons, they're not coming out of that division alive.
Nah, I'm just really high on the Bucks. I do like the Bucks.
Yeah. And Emeka
Buka is that guy.
He is that guy, man.
Who's next?
You got Steelers Jets we talked about. Dolphins Colts, we already talked about that. No need to talk about that anymore.
Nope.
Panthers Jags, man. Damn, man. What happened to the Panthers? What happened to the Heat? They were I thought Bryce Young was going to come out here and show the world who he was, man.
Yeah, he did. He showed exactly who he was, bro.
But honestly, the Jags didn't play that good either.
They didn't. That game was just very boring to me.
Let's talk
about another one.
Ugly game.
Yeah.
Giants Commies.
Bruh. The Giants suck.
Giants suck, man. I think Jackson Dart's gonna. I saw that Dable was trying to push for Jackson Dart week 2.
Is he?
I saw that. Yeah, I read that somewhere.
Well, yeah, it was fun being high on them for a week.
Yeah, man. I think Giants fans are probably feeling pretty close to how we're feeling, I guess.
Nah,
man, not quite
worse.
as.
We still feel worse.
Yeah, we feel worse.
I think we do.
But yeah, Russell Wilson looked like Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones looked like Peyton Manning out there. We got Cardinals Saints, man. Hey, Spencer Rattler kind of held it down a little bit. They had a shot.
The Saints suck. That was a tune-up game for Arizona.
All right. Bengals, Browns. I mean, Browns actually.
Congrats, Bengals, on your 1-0 start. Finally.
Yeah.
You still look like ass, but
yeah, it's still a vintage Week 1 performance from Joe Burrow.
Right. Next.
All right. Who we got next? Raiders, Pats. That's another boring game. Raiders played well though. That O-line is terrible. Ashton Genty got a tutty. I'm happy about that, but felt like he couldn't get much other than that. Seahawks and Niners. CMC, bro. Can't believe people thought he was.
We doubted him.
Yeah, we doubted CMC. Like, how did we do
you
that?
all did at one point. You doubted him.
Titans, Broncos, man. Shout out to Cam Ward for like keeping it a game.
Cam Ward's a baller, bro. That dude's a baller. Watch the tape.
Honestly, watch the tape. Really
watch the tape on Cam, bro.
Watch the tape on Cam Ward.
Come on, man. I will say this. I called it. He's gonna have a tough time transitioning the league. He'd be doing that stuff where he thinks he could roll out or walk back and do all this shit trying to escape the real nonchalant stuff. Yeah, bro. Nah, they're fast in the league. They're all fast in the league.
Totally different speed, man.
He's gonna have to learn how to kind of get rid of that little habit. But man, his receivers need to catch the ball too.
Yeah, man.
That was tough.
How about I do? That's a very good sign for Cam Ward, though. I feel, if I'm a Titans fan, I feel good about Cam Ward moving forward, although they lost.
Broncos regression candidate? I don't know.
Bo Nix had a...
Nah, I think the Titans are just a better team than we gave him credit to be.
Yeah, facts. The Lions, in their first game without Ben Johnson, looked pretty bad offensively.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm chalking a lot of this stuff up to this being Week 1.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, I think they missed Ben Johnson too.
Yeah, they definitely do. Green Bay looks pretty good with Micah.
Yeah.
I still don't trust Jay Love though. I don't.
He balled. I'm not gonna lie.
He did ball, but you know, inevitably you're gonna see a 3-interception game from Jordan Love, and it's gonna be a tough time. At least that's how I feel, man. Ravens, Bills, man. God, the Bills look like the team, bro.
I still got the Ravens come out the AFC. I feel it. When is Derrick Henry gonna fumble the ball like that? When's Derrick Henry really gonna fumble the ball like that?
It's true, man.
I feel it. The Ravens are coming out of the AFC. Putting it out there right now. The Ravens are coming out of the AFC. They're representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. Crazy shit. Week 1,
Week 1 shenanigans.
Great job for the Bills with completing a comeback.
That's their Super Bowl.
The Ravens are coming out of the AFC.
All right, I feel you. Last game on this sheet is the Vikings-Bears. JJ
McCarthy? Is he him?
JJ McCarthy,
is he him, bro?
Is he, bro? He looked like him, bro.
I don't know.
If I'm a Vikings fan, I'm screaming to the top of my lungs that he's him.
He might be him. I don't know. Ben Johnson, he had a great first drive.
Yeah, Caleb Williams rushing touchdown. And then Caleb was missing guys like left and right after that.
Dog, I don't know what happened, but Ben Johnson, yeah. Okay coaching debut, would you say?
I mean, it was a game. It was a game against a good defense, Brian Flores' defense.
Yeah. Bigger story, Caleb.
Caleb, man.
How we feeling about Caleb?
He's missing throws that I feel like his backup Tyson Bacon can make some of these throws, man.
Tyson Bacon?
Tyson Bacon can make some of these throws, man.
Tyson Bacon?
Yeah, Tyson Bacon can make some of these throws that I think Caleb was missing. Man. But I don't know. It's a weird thing. Maybe it's just like the Week 1 jitters or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Caleb is the jury's out on the boy, man. The jury's out on
jury's still out on Caleb.
We'll see, but
all right, man. So I feel like we got to get off the Dolphins topic, the Dolphins, the Patriots, whatever. We're gonna see what happens Week 2, but I think we should do something fun, man. Let's have some fun here.
Yes. Please.
Can you name me the all-time touchdown leader, non-quarterback, for each team in the NFL, starting with the Arizona Cardinals?
Non-quarterback. Larry Fitzgerald, 121 tutties. That's an easy one. Atlanta Falcons. Julio.
Roddy White.
How can I disrespect Roddy White?
Man, what a legend. Baltimore Ravens. Think Ray Lewis era.
Why is it so difficult? This should not be this difficult. Jamal Lewis?
Jamal Lewis, baby. Buffalo Bills, this is more of a deeper pull, but he's the name, though.
Ooh, Andre Reed?
Not Andre Reed. He's a running back.
Oh, Willis McGahee?
Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas.
Yeah, Carolina Panthers.
Cam?
Not
quarterback.
Not quarterback,
my bad.
You're on the right track, though. Who was the
Steve
only
Smith.
other Yep, Steve Smith. The only other highlight I can think of from the Carolina Panthers.
During that time.
Chicago Bears. Pretty easy one.
Chicago Bears. Damn, why is it not coming to me?
85 Bears. Think 85 Bears. Was he on the 85 Bears? He's a running back.
Oh, Walton Payton.
Walt Payton, baby. The Bengals, this is a deep pull, man. Probably the deepest pull on this list.
Probably not gonna get it. Which one?
Pete Johnson.
Nope.
It's a tough one.
You got me.
Yeah. Cleveland Browns.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, baby. Can't go wrong. Dallas Cowboys. This is the easiest one on the list.
Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, Emmitt Smith. Denver Broncos. I like this name right here, man. This is a sleeper. He's a sleeper on this list that no one talks about.
Oh,
Wide receiver.
oh, damn, you got me.
Rod
No,
Smith.
it's not Demarius Thomas.
Rod Smith.
Rod Smith.
Rod
That's
Smith,
right.
man.
He was playing with Ed McCaffrey back in the day.
Yep. I think he played with Elway, right? Didn't he? No.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
All right, Detroit Lions. This is another easy one.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders, baby. Green Bay Packers. This is another deeper pull.
Green Bay. Is it Brett Favre?
Don Hudson.
Nope.
Deep pull, man. That's a deeper one right there. Houston Texans. This is an interesting one.
Andre Johnson?
Not Andre Johnson. It's actually a running back.
Oh, wow. Arian Foster.
Arian Foster. Indianapolis Colts.
Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison, baby. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fred Taylor.
Not Fred Taylor, but close.
Don't tell me, bro. Non-QB.
Another running back.
Another running back?
Yeah, post Fred Taylor.
Post Fred Taylor? Damn, I'm a non-ball knower.
You know this, bro.
I know this?
It's like the shortest.
Oh, it's Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah, MJD, man.
I'm crazy.
Kansas
Sorry.
City Chiefs.
Jamal Charles.
Not Jamal Charles.
Tony Gonzalez.
Not Tony Gonzalez.
Travis
Close.
Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be the only. No, he's not the only active player on this list, actually. There's a couple more. Vegas Raiders. He was not a Vegas Raider. He was an Oakland Raider. Played in the Super Bowl when they lost to the Bucks.
I don't know. Who is it?
Tim Brown.
Tim Brown.
Timothy Brown.
How could I forget Tim Brown?
Tim Brown.
Crazy.
LA Chargers, man. This is
LaDainian Tomlinson.
easily.
baby.
Come on,
One
man.
of the best to ever do it.
One of the best to ever do it. LA Rams. This is
Yeah, I was about to say Bruce Wayne. Isaac Bruce. No, Marshall Falk.
yeah, Marshall Falk, man. Hey, man.
I was say Batman, baby.
Oh man, Miami Dolphins.
Ricky Williams.
Not Ricky Williams, wide
Ronnie
receiver.
Brown, Chris Chambers. Ronnie Brown. Oh no, that's Mark Clayton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Clayton. Crazy.
Minnesota Vikings. This is a surprising one because I thought it would be Randy. It's not Randy.
Adrian Peterson.
No.
Tripping.
Wide receiver.
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
Yeah.
New England Patriots. It is
Most touchdowns non-QB. After you remember Rob Gronkowski.
it's Gronk, baby. New Orleans Saints, man. This may or may not surprise you.
Nolans. Joe Horn.
No.
Reggie Bush.
Oh.
Michael Thomas.
No. He's still playing.
Still playing for the Saints?
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
Camaro, yeah. I'm going to skip. All right, so the Giants is Frank Gifford.
Yeah.
The Jets is Don Maynard. And the Eagles is Harold Carmichael.
Nah, you would have got me there.
Mm-hmm.
You would have got me there, my boy.
Some deep pulls here. There's one more guy who is the Bucks.
Most touchdowns? Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, baby. Tennessee
Evans.
Titans, man. It's an easy one. It's another active player. Not for the Titans, though.
Most touchdowns, Titans.
Still playing. Different team. Still balling.
Wow, I'm blanking right now, dude. That's
Derrick
crazy.
Henry.
Wow. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, all-time touchdown leader is Derrick Henry. And then...
My mind goes immediately to like retired player for some reason.
Yeah. Seattle Seahawks. This dude's got a lot of touchdowns, bro. Running back. And he had...
Oh, Sean Alexander?
Sean Alexander, dude. 112 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. He fell off a cliff after that, though. Yeah, that concludes the list, man.
Wow.
That concludes the list.
I thought I knew more ball.
I just wanted to have a little fun there at the end of this episode because it's not fun right now as a Miami Dolphins fan, but, you know.
But you know what the best thing is, man?
What's the best thing?
We should get to do it again Sunday.
We get to do it all over again Sunday. And we will.
That wraps it up, man.
That's a wrap for episode 2, post week 1, episode 3.
Episode 3. Wow. They
we'll
fucked
see
us
y'all.
up so bad we forgot what episode we're on.
We will see y'all next time.
Peace.